Wacko! Yes, we are back on Warcraft 3. This is, of course, WTii. And this is Northrend. This is the Northrend server I somehow managed to get back onto. I didn't even change my ports. If you saw one of the videos I mentioned in earlier, it would have said that I couldn't get on the Northrend realm anymore, and I was playing on the US server with a bit of lag. Doesn't stop me from getting lag on the Europe server anyway, but yeah, I don't know what that was all about. So, yeah, I'm back. So, my account's decayed a little bit, but hey-ho. Doesn't matter, because it's all for a good old laugh. I don't really take this very seriously. I can get up there high within the top ranks pretty easily. Doesn't take too much. So we're going to have a look for the game. Actually, I have no idea how long this could take. This could take forever, so I might actually have to cut this bit short until it instantly finds a game. I'm just getting cocky. I'm clicking on that button, I'm just assuming it's going to go doom, and a game has been found straight away. So that's nice for the viewers to not have to worry about waiting around all day for a game like I do. No, I'll just cut it straight to the point. Except I might not want to cut out my voice, because I like my voice and I like hearing my voice, and all the while I'm speaking is all the while you're going to have to hear, because I haven't found a game yet, but I'm speaking. And I can't cut out my voice part, can I? Because I like my voice part. So all the while, it's taking longer and longer to find a game. And I just keep on chatting away like nothing matters. So this is the 14th of September. It's 1 o'clock. So this is with my BT broadband. Now I'm currently looking at my FPS meter and it's roughly around 60. I want to see what it goes down to. Not that the connection should affect my FPS whatsoever, really, but I just felt like I'd do a video the day before I get BT Infinity, just to see if that, you know, changes, if anything changes when I do start recording after I've got BT Infinity, but I don't know. I just don't know. I don't. Oh god, this is going to take forever, isn't it? I am worried about this. Well, hopefully, if I will be uploading this after I've got BT Infinity, so touch wood. Okay, touching my head. So I'm hoping that my upload rate is a lot better, and I can upload videos so much quicker than I currently do, because waiting hours upon hours upon hours to upload one 20 to 30 minute video is painful. And you realise that when I'm uploading those videos, I can't do anything online. If I try to, it is slow as F-U-C-K. It is unbelievably slow. Unplayable, basically. Unplayable lag. So, yeah. Hoping it all goes well. That's the main thing for me, is the upload speed, because the download is going to increase dramatically as well. But at the moment, I've got 4.89 or something like that, and that's pretty good. I mean, it does the trick, to be honest, to be fair, in my opinion. Hey, there we go, there's that noise I was waiting for. Found a game! You don't have to listen to me chatter away. No? Who listens to my voice anyway in these videos? You just come for the pure, awesome micro action. This is just the annoying part, is my voice. So we're looking at 3 randoms on my team and 1 undead, and they got 3 undeads and 1 random. Ooh, a paradox. So, what have I got? What's my race going to be? Come on, fission. Oh, I got human. I like getting human because they're interesting to play. Quite difficult compared to the other races. And they've got a number of things they can throw in to make the game interesting. So, yeah, I like human. I like human a lot. I also like getting orc a bit now. I didn't like getting orc much, but orc, if you want, can either be incredibly easy or incredibly difficult. Excuse me. It depends on how you want to play them. If you want to chuck in loads of units like raiders and spirit walkers and all that, then you might want to have a bit more of a difficult game. If you just want to take to tier 2 and go mass wyverns, then you might be looking for a bit of an easier game. So my FPS rate is about 60ish at the moment, which is very good, but it did just drop down a little bit to 30ish, which I'm not happy with. It does that sometimes, but that's either because Fraps is installing this next part, because Fraps basically records in 3.82 gigabyte files. So as soon as it's hit up to 3.82 gigabytes of recording material, as it's recording now, it will start a new file. And I think every single time it starts a new file, it starts a new lag spike. So that's pretty annoying. It doesn't just do it in one group chunky file, but I'm sure there's probably a good reason for it. So meanwhile, I don't really know what it is I'm doing in terms of units, so I'm just going to stand for a pretty standard build. I'm going to use militia a lot on this map to creep out the orange spots. Maybe chuck in one militia for that spot as well, just to take damage, why not? Now, any blade masters would still have to go past my undead ally here, and they probably won't want to bother him. So anyway, they're 3 undead anyway, so I'm going to take the risk and not get myself a tower. Okay. Just to begin with anyway. I probably will need one eventually. We can chuck in militia very soon. Carry on building as we are. You can go over there, that's fine. We'll get another farm up here because I can. Right then, we'll get a standard archmage. Technically, when I click W, it should actually build a water elemental, but it didn't. But now it has. So the water elemental can tank, but you know what? I don't mind. So we'll chuck a few militia up here, send this one back. Now the reason why I'm chucking those ones preemptively is because there's no real particular harm in it. I probably did it a little bit too early there, but I've got them all prepared and ready. So go grab that, bring the water elemental up there, send those little guys there. And we'll create this next spot, and we'll save my next water elemental because I don't think I'm going to need it specifically. Now I'm going to look to tech soon actually. Get 2 at least on that snare. Now those militia are going to run out shortly, so what you want to do is when you pretty much kill off these creeps is you want to set off the next lot of militia. Although I'm not going to do that this time. If you were creeping with a lot less footmen, okay, you'd probably want to keep sending off militia to the creep spots. But since I've got enough footmen and water elementals to boot, I'm not going to need to. I can clear out these orange spots pretty comfortably. So let's get my tech going now that I've got enough wood for that, because we don't want to get too stuck into tier 1. You can always go rifles, but then that just keeps you in tier 1 for even longer. But rifles do last a long game time, so there's no real harm in that, to be honest. If you want to go rifles, I'm not hating, okay? So we'll let the water elemental tank here. Going back down to 30 FPS at the moment. You can see it's getting a little bit laggier. Back up to 60. So I'm pretty sure that is YouTube doing that thing. I'm actually going to get myself defend here. I wouldn't normally, but just in case, because they are 3 undead, so footmen would defend. I'm going to be pretty damn handy against mass fiends, because there's a good chance that they will attack with mass fiends. So they're going to do those spots. I'm going to get this replenishment potion. I'll be tempted to do this spot, but not that tempted. I could also chuck in militia, but since I'm quite low on wood, I'm not in any pressure to start taking my militia or my peons or peasants, whatever the hell you want to call them, off the wood just yet, because I'd rather have them on wood and just have my units take a few more beatings. It's no big deal for me. So as you can see, I'm specifically targeting different units, but spreading them out at the same time. This is just natural. It just comes natural to me, but it comes natural to you when you practice enough, especially in 4v4, because it's more of a style of learning. You spend the first part of the game, providing you don't get rushed, just sort of creeping away and finding out what works best for you. I can create some more footmen. I've got a lot of excess gold, which I don't think I'm going to spend immediately or any point soon, so I may as well just chuck them on footmen. Now it's always good to get yourself a turtle. I don't know why, but people do, so I'm going to do it, because I just bow to peer pressure, to be honest. So looks like we've got red up in this spot here. He's an orc, so that could be quite nasty. They get bloodlust with mass fiends and all of that. We don't really want to be messing with that. Kind of protecting the town hall a little bit here with mass farms. It's something I like to do sometimes as human. It depends what playstyle I feel like I'm going for, but that's the one I'm going for at the moment. So it's a bit harder to put too much pressure. Even though they've got ranged units, they still got to get within range. With those farms blocking, it makes it a bit more difficult. So Mountain King is coming up next. Gonna get myself an Arcane Sanctum. Should I really do that? Or actually, since we haven't got a human, I'm gonna go straight to Morts. And by going straight to Morts, I've been straight to building the blacksmith, because I haven't even done that part yet. Gonna need the blacksmith to Morts, but I don't need the Morts right now, so that's fine. Take out the big guy first if you can. Now, let's see. Everything else is in check. That footman's getting beaten to hell. Probably going to die if he's in the wrong place, which he almost is. Another footman is in the wrong place. What are you doing? Get over there. If anyone ganks me, I'm going to lose those footmen. Just check how my current ones are doing. It's always the weakest ones that get targeted. Trust me. That's the most annoying thing you've got to look out for with mobs. So, oh, I've got loads of healing going on now. What's that all about? Hey, what's all that about? Shame we haven't.
Alright, who wants some?
I'm going to keep my Mount King there for the moment. Send the crappy footmen back. Keep the healthy ones with me. No, actually, no. We're going to go all the way back because I'm going to need to heal. In fact, if we can just speed up this process by bringing the Mount King there, getting the heal going off. Come on.
Wait till you see me in action.
Need to hotkey my units and then try and help this guy. But unfortunately they're going to TP by the time I get there anyway, so it's pretty failed on my part. I took way too long there trying to sort things out. But what the hell, we'll go and counter after this. Oh wow, he got so fortunate with that, but this is essentially going to provoke us into an all-out attack obviously anyway. By taking out that gold mine, he's pretty much given us no choice but to try and go super aggressive. Maybe that's what he wants, maybe it's going to be the end of him, I don't know. Better get myself a town portal whilst I can afford one. Now let's go, to be honest. No more messing around. We're going to make them pay. Come purple, let's all meet, let's all go. Don't take too long to get going. Because the longer we take, the harder it's going to be. What's going on here? Oh, Mount King's too far away. So he's in a sticky position. See if I can get a surround on that TC. Oh, I think he's going to die anyway before he can even escape. No, he's not. Because he's going to TP! But is the DK going to get away? I don't know. Ah, oh, so close. But he came back for some reason and got himself killed. I don't know what's going on there. But at any rate, we're going to keep up the pressure and then finish this off. Take a refreshment potion. I know I can click the hotkeys for that, but sometimes it's just quicker to click. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I've got my hands over it, but I have to take my hands off the actual keys I use to control all my units and that's not good. That's not good at all, is it? So that TC, I got my footmen, they can stick in there. The Mount King's going to get killed because he's going to be at the back of the base unless he can come down this way. What's my Archmage doing? It's getting super aggressive, but that's fine because he's got loads of healing potions, so that's boom, all my health back. No problem there. Footmen are going to be dead in a second whilst covering this. Let's get some morts going, basically. Tech up a little bit to gunpowder. What's still going on? My turtle! My turtle! Leave my turtle! So what else is actually going on in this game? Because you can see how little I actually pay attention. Sometimes I'm playing super hard, other times, leave my turtle! Sometimes I'm just not really all with it. Do you know what I mean? Bring the Mountain King back, put a bit of heals on people, a bit of clarity. It's all good. Now, are these guys getting away with this? I don't think they are. I mean, they're holding out, but I think they're in a pretty rough situation. We really want to get that DK. We want to try and bring down the DKs. So many DKs, so little time. Just throw those water elementals in the front so they can auto-attack and take the damage. Mortars are going to come in, keep the pressure up, providing they can't get crushed too heavily. And I could go a third hero here, so actually I will. Actually, let's go Paladin because that's going to be pretty good against loads of undead. I'm not sure what their situation is in this game, but it doesn't look like they're doing too healthily. We've got lots of anti-air with the Fiends and Archers, so I don't have to worry about rushing to tanks straight now. Just in case you're thinking, what do I do with this situation as a human player? What do I do? I lose my Mountain King! Not without getting a Stormbolt off first. So, yeah, basically you want to aim for Morts, put a bit of pressure on him, say, hi, how you doing? And then move on to siege tanks. That's the word I'm looking for, because siege tanks are always going to be good, to be honest. They're very rarely going to be bad. They're just so good, siege tanks. Always make siege tanks if you can as a human, especially if you're the only human. They are game breaking in 4v4. Not to mention these mortars are actually going to be pretty nifty against those fiends, what with that fragmentation shards upgrade. I do forget the names a little bit. No, my mortars! No! Yellow, get off them! Leave them alone! There we go. Axabot, you have been warned. Oh, Okay, I think this is a win. Paladin takes up my third hotkey. A lot of people have their heroes on the same hotkey. I have it separate. So Archmage is 1, Mountain King is 2, Paladin is 3, Morts are 4. Then the next lot of units, Priests would be 5, Swords would be 6, Siege Tanks would be 7. It goes on and on. But there you go. Mass units, man. That's well out of order, massing units. Oh my god, you mass units in the 4v4. That's not allowed. Yeah, what do you expect us to do? I'm not over upkeep, am I? You know, if you got no upkeep, then it's not really mass, is it? Do you know what I mean? So, Kaku got the top score. Of course he did, because it's me. How can I not get the top score? I'm so damn good. So, yeah, even when I'm not trying. So, thank you very much for watching. This has been Witty. I did say Witty there. Who's Witty? I don't know who Witty is. The only person I know is Kaku. No, okay, I'm signing this off now. I'm going to stop saying Kaku. And see you later.